as I'm walking up the garden path, I thought I'd take you along with me and show you what I'm planning to do over the next few days, because there are still quite a few jobs that need to be got on with. So if you bear with me, I'll just turn the phone round and I'll start filming what I've got going on. Right, so here we go. I planted a little sprout here, and over the late summer months it was swamped by nasturtiums, but they're beginning to die back a little bit now. And you never know, it might be like a spring harvest if I'm very lucky, because there are some baby sprouts on it, and we always live in hope, don't we? The other sprouts are doing okay, and one of my jobs this morning is to go through the leaves and squish the whitefly, because although they have slowed down quite a lot, they are still there. You might see that I've been laying carpets of leaves. I have a plentiful supply of dropped leaves, and so I don't have a plentiful supply of spare compost, and I thought, well, this is my most extreme version here. So it's pretty high, but it will sink down and rot a bit over the winter, and then I can collect it up and put it in my compost bins, and it's a nice mulch to protect the soil underneath it for winter. This, if you look carefully, is my strawberry bed. And again, strawberries are woodland plants, so they do like a bit of leaf mulch and a bit of wood chip. And I have been promised some more wood chips in the next few weeks, because there's a tree that we have at the bottom of the garden there that is leaning over a bit. It's a protected tree. Ooh, a cat's come to say hello to me. Hello, cat. It's a protected tree, so they have to be very careful and get permission for what they can cut off, but it'll be very welcome wood chips for me, particularly at the far end of this path. So there's my shadow, hello, and I'll go around, and then I've been pulling up the swede, but I've run out of big carrots now, so I'm going to have to buy some carrots from the supermarket, organic of course, and then I'll chop them up together and put them in the freezer, so they're easy just to reach into and either make stews with, or carrot and swede mash, depend on how I feel over the winter. But again, I've been using leaves here as leaf mould, as I don't have a huge amount of ready compost. This all here was a bonus, and it's quite a thick layer, but it's from where some fir trees were in pots and they died back, so there's quite a lot of spent compost that I could take, which was lovely. This is where my tomatoes were in the summer. So what I'm planning to do today is tidy up this patch along here, weed it, pull out the dead plants, hoe it and rake it, ready to put in some broad beans, and check out the beetroot and see which are still okay to keep in the ground and which need pulling up. I'm still getting little sprouts of broccoli, which is rather nice. Might pick some tonight to go with some baby carrots, and that's what I'm planning to do as well, is pull up these carrots, because I've put up a few of them and they're very little, but I think they'll be nice with broccoli as a side dish. So yes, I need to hoe along there and tidy that border up as well. I've moved the blackcurrant, so it is now next to the other. Oh, it's not blackcurrant, is it? It's blueberry. So the two blueberries are together, and again I've mulched them with leaves. These are my broad beans that I'm going to plant out. Not all of them have come true, but they were safe seed, so there's no loss going on there. So, and I'm still collecting leaves, despite all this extravagant use of them as mulch. So this is my bag here. That bag is now full, so I've covered it with cardboard and let it do its thing over the winter and spring, and then hopefully it'll be usable in the summer, because it was last year's leaves and then topped up with a few of this year's leaves. This is the patch that really desperately needs some wood chips, so I live in high hopes of that. And so some nice pottering to be done. Yesterday I planted lots of bulbs in very stony ground, which has left me a bit achy, so I'm not going to do that today. I'm just going to do some light work and carry on getting the garden ready for winter. So I do still have things growing and things to eat. There are a couple of cabbages down there. As I say, I have some carrots, I have some broccoli, I have some swede, and other things are on their way. So it's very pleasing. Happy gardening, everybody.